Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and the lecture series of the Kotlin programming. In this video, we will see how to integrate the Kotlin language in Android Studio. So first of all, we have to create a project which is a Kotlin project. So for that, go to the file, new project. Then we select this empty activity, then click on next. In here we will write a project name, that is your Kotlin. You can give any name. This is my project name, Kotlin project, and we have to select the language as Kotlin. This is one of the most important step. Most of the time the by default language is selected as Java, so we just finish it. But do remember, we have to select the Kotlin. And the second important thing, use legacy Android support libraries. Those the libraries which are required for the Android Kotlin के लिए जो libraries are required, वो automatically it is imported by the application, and then we have to click on finish. After click on finish, right, it will start the application and it will create the application. Just click on finish. Okay, now when the new project is created, so it will display the screen like this. First it will download the Gradle. This is our Gradle system, right? All the this screen elements are downloaded from the internet. After the successful downloading, it will display the output like this. ये ऐसा output it will display. Okay, now here we have a two mobiles are there, as we can see here, design and blueprint. The option is selected as design and blueprint. So first we change this option to design. So only the design part is there, and this is my application name, that is your Kotlin project. As we can see here we have a Kotlin project, and this is my title of the application. So this title is given in the strings.xml. As we can see here, we have a application, res, values, and strings.xml. In string.xml we can specify the title. So whatever the title is there in strings.xml, it will display the title on the application, mobile application. Okay, now the next we will start with the designing of your Kotlin application. So here we first take a input. So for that, go to the palette. This is my palette window. Just minimize it. Palette. In palette we have a different components. Just click on text, and here we are taking a plain text. Drag and drop. So first we will change the layout, right? This is my relative layout. As we can see here, this is my relative layout. By default यहाँ पे जो रहेगा वो constrained layout is there, so we have to change that layout to relative layout. So relative layout, we can go to the design. This is my relative layout. So we have to specify the x and y coordinates. So attach this y here and then x here. You can drag anywhere. Now we can drag this anywhere. So here we will set some property of this edit text or plain text. So first we change the ID 81. This is my ID. Then refactor it. Then the text is entered by the user, so we will we blank this text, क्योंकि in edit text the input is given by the user. We can give the hint, right? There is a one property called as hint. So here we will type enter name. तो यहाँ पे we will see there is a placeholder, right? Placeholder is there, enter name. Now next go to the button, then drag and drop the button. Then again y, just attach this y here, and then x. Then drag and drop the button. Then again we will first change the text. This is my submit button, and then ID btn1. Refactor. Then next we will take a text view to display the name. On the clicking of button, right, we will display the name on text view. So this is my text view. then again id tv1 text view 1 text. Here we will display the output, so I am writing output, and we can increase the size of this text view. So there is a one property or the attribute, we have a text size attribute. Just wait, see, text size, this one 20, or you can increase the it to 24. This is my output. Okay, so this is a simple design. We have a edit text, button, and text view. Now we start with the coding part. So for the coding, we have to use the main activity.kt. So go to the Kotlin file, just create the object of the edit text first. So we can declare the object, or you can write directly code here, where the object name txt colon edit text equals to find view by id r dot id dot edit text 81. Then again where btn colon button. This is the syntax to initialize the object in Kotlin. Find view by id. So this is a method which is used to find the element by id. This is your btn one. Then again where this is my text view, that is your label colon text view equals to again find view by id r capital r dot id dot btn 1. So this is not a btn, this is tv1. So I have initialized all the object, and right, the reference of the object, right, is txt1, txt, btn, and lbl. Now we start with the event handling. Right, when user click on the button, so we have to set the listener, that is your btn dot set on click listener, and here we will write the event handling code. So this is basically a code for handling the on click listener on the button in Kotlin. Kotlin mein we have to write this code. Now first we take a variable str name variable, which is equals to the name is entered in txt. So txt dot text dot to string. So whatever the name is entered by the user in txt, which is your edit text, it will extract the text of the txt, convert that text into string, and store in str name. Now we will set this text on lbl dot set text, and we print your name is plus str name, and then edit set text. After clicking on button, the content of the edit text will be empty. So this is a event handling code, right, in Kotlin. So this is a simple button click event set on click listener. Now we execute this app. We have already before execution we also require some settings. Before execution we require the settings. So there are 2 or 3 settings that we do in Kotlin project. After that it will execute the code. So for that we have to first go to the tools, right, then SDK manager. In SDK manager, right, we go to the this Android, this we have a API level 28, so we have to download this API. Android, this is 9.0 pi 28, right? Why? Because my emulator is Pixel 2 API 28, so we have to download this API. This is the first requirement. To just apply Okay, so it will start the finding this available SDK component. It will start the downloading of the component. Just wait for some time. Now after downloading that API level 28, now go to the file, then settings. In setting, we have to search for the build option. Right, we have a build execution development Gradle. Within Gradle, right, we have to select this version. By default, it is selected. If it is not, you can select the version. Okay, you have to select this. This is the right option. Now third things, go to the file, setting, project structure, and then module, or here select this API level. Right, if it is properly installed, right, we have to select this API level here. So these are the steps that are required before the execution of your Kotlin program, and then click on apply and then OK. After execution, it will display the output like this. When we click on the play button, right, there is a play button, it will display the output like this. Now we see the action of this code, right? ये जो हम लोग ने कोड लिखा है, right? What is the main task of this code? So first we will enter the name. Just click here. Enter the name. So I am writing my name, Shahid, and then click on this button. So your name is Shahid, as we can see. So this is a simple event handling code in Kotlin, right? I hope you understood this session. Thank you so much.